Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice. Coming at you with a quick update. So it's been a few days since I've been able to post. I've actually been out of the country for the past 5 or 6 days. I was out in Guatemala attending a wedding. But actually, before we get into that, please go back and check out this past weekend's episode of the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. Episode 166 is live now. Of course, I was not on this episode, but it was a fun, great, and funny and entertaining episode. So please check that out. Oh, and speaking of podcasts, I should be appearing on the Titan Masters podcast this coming Thursday. I think it's the 12th, this coming Thursday. So yeah, shout out to the Titan Master crew. Really looking forward to sitting down with those guys. And then I think the following week I'll be on the They're Not Dolls podcast with my man Cheney. And I believe that's November the 18th. So looking to spread the love, spread the ACBA word, the good gospel, and hang out with some really cool people. Also, before I left, I had started the reviews of the figures from the Armadillo Build-A-Figure wave. I am at about the midway point. I did not review the first figure in the wave because he did not have a Build-A-Figure part, but I did knock out reviews for the black and gold suit Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and MCU J. Jonah Jameson. Up next will be Miles Morales. I think it's the Gamerverse Miles Morales, so stay tuned for that. But while we at about the midway point for that wave, I figured it'd be good to have a little intermission video here. I got a lot of stuff I want to get to. Right before I left, my Sentinels got delivered, all 3 at once. I saw a lot of people getting separate shipments and getting one every other day, or getting a ship notice and then it's showing up the next day or same day. My advice to you is, if you're still waiting, to call Hasbro. Make sure you get all of your tracking numbers, all 3 or 5 or 7, however many different tracking numbers you have, and then plug those into the FedEx app and track through FedEx, because FedEx was up to date, up to the minute, up to the hour updates. I had already been tracking the shipments through FedEx for a couple of days before Hasbro Pulse actually sent me an email that said that they had shipped. I already had known that at that particular point, and I did get to open one right before I left. Amazing. Ready to get back on the table with that. So stay tuned for, I guess, some type of overview and definitely a ton of shots. Also got a few more things from the Hasbro PulseCon gratis box that I want to get to. And actually, when I got back yesterday, I had a box in front of my house with the PulseCon exclusive MODOK and the Captain. So I definitely want to take a look at that as well. I got some other things on the table that I haven't been able to open yet. It's so many things I can't even really remember. I also have a pile of loot coming in from Big Bad Toy Store that has a bunch of SHF DBZ figures on there. I have that little kitchen sort of dining room play set from SHF that I'm eager to open up. I've got 2 of those actually, Captain Carter and the Hydra Smasher. So yeah, I'll be busy over the next week or so. But yeah, Guatemala. I went out to Guatemala for my girlfriend's, one of her college friends, one of her grad school friends got married, and they had a destination wedding, even though her family is actually from there. But it was wonderful. They had everything planned out. There were activities each day leading up to the wedding on Saturday, and even like a farewell sort of like brunch on Sunday. It was a beautiful hotel, beautiful people, just beautiful everything. I had a really good time out there. I kind of wish I was able to connect with some like community members out there, but it just really wasn't time for all of that. I was staying in Antigua, by the way, but I would highly recommend. On the last night we were there, we actually went to this little restaurant and they had some live music. There was a dude in there that was like from like, I don't know, Texas or something, performing live. I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, man, I had a very, very good time. So yeah, I just want to patch in with you guys for a hot minute, getting back on the grind, getting back into the swing of things. I know a few people have been asking about the locations and communications cutout pack, which is in final production right now and should be getting ready to start shipping very, very soon. All right, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding, I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week, I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year, yeah.
Buenos dias. Today is our very last day in Guatemala.